Welcome to the Carol Walker Human Resources Support Center. To help you understand what a powerful tool the HR Support Center can be, we've created this short, simple little walkthrough. The first time you log into the Support Center, you're going to be prompted to update and change, make sure your profile is accurate. And the reason it's important is because we're sending you electronic newsletter every month that is the HR Advisor. It's something you don't want to miss. Let me tell you, there are two functions that we'll be talking about. One is the HR Resource Center. That's your support center that you have at your fingertips online, ready to go now. An employee handbook. Attorneys and professional HR people always want to know if you have an employee handbook. Your HR Support Center has a great one. You can download that in a Word format right now. Now, in your essentials, in addition to the handbook, in the essentials, you're going to find these policies are those rules and regulations that your organization sets up about everything, dress codes to internet usage. Now, again, if you would like to customize these, the HR On Demand will build as many as you need for your business success. Next, we're going to go to the job descriptions. Hundreds of pre-made job descriptions. That's anything from accountant to iron worker. And again, your HR On Demand, if you choose to upgrade, they're going to build as many as you need for your business exclusively, and they'll do it whenever you need it. Now, the forms, over 500 forms right now available to you today. They're sorted and they're searchable in a way that makes it very easy for you to find them and easy to use them. Now, if you want to go and upgrade on the HR Demand, your HR pros will even customize all your forms. Checklist. Now, a checklist is here for when you need help to organize and monitor important or relevant actions or certain steps you need to be taking. You can go to your checklist and find out exactly what you need to be doing. Guides. We try our best to guide you through the many areas of employment law compliance and HR business functions. These guides will help you in all of those endeavors. And finally, letters. Effective written communication that addresses allegation, fact, obligation, plan of action, or some other HR-related intent. Laws. Once you have the essentials in place, you need to be aware of the federal and state employment laws. We have covered that for you. We have all the federal and all 50 states' employment laws, and they have been rewritten into easy to find and easy to understand English. We've had a national employment focused law firm to do this for you. We also have law alerts. We know that things can change fast. We want you to get updates on law changes whenever they happen, and so we update the laws that day, in most cases that minute. But making you dig for those changes is just a little bit unreasonable by our standards. So we have law alerts. This brings these changes front and center and breaks them down by the state. So we think you should check out this page often. Knowledge. The bases have been covered in the essentials and laws, but we believe that everyone needs to keep learning. So we give you the capability in many ways. First of all, we have the HR Cast. Please go online after you go through this walkthrough and check out our HR Cast. We've posted some of those there with archives, some of the recordings, so you can see what they're like. These HR recordings or podcasts are recorded by a team of HR pros, and they provide tips and information and best practices to help you manage your business and your employees. We have a question and answer database. This is a convenient collection of actual questions made by other users, along with answers provided by our highly regarded HR pros. So click on any subject to gain real-world snapshots of how to address and resolve concerns impacting your workplace and employee issues. Next, we have articles. All of these articles that our HR professionals have been writing are here for easy access. So feel free to read them all. Every minute there's new information that we scour the World Wide Web to bring it all together for you. So all you need to do is click on a headline and you'll have access to the latest in employment law news, human resource news, and even small business news. Next, the HR glossary. You can learn about common HR related terms. And finally, we have the HR Advisor. This is the newsletter that I was telling you about. It's called the HR Advisor, and it's designed to keep you aware of the most current HR best practices and legal changes. The field of human resources is constantly changing, so staying current with these important changes will help your business grow and protect your business. So the newsletter is released on the first business day of each month. And now, I know you won't, but if you should wish to unsubscribe from the Advisor, you can do so in the Account tab. The Quick Guides. Quick Guides is your one-stop destination for tools and information for common HR activities. Over the years, we have identified the major areas of concerns for most businesses. Things like a leave of absence, retiring, performance management, or termination. You need to understand the proper procedures to put in place any of these events. So within each of these categories, there is an in-depth checklist. And the top 5 tips to remember: links to forums, templates and guidelines, and links to other relevant articles are all set up in a way that makes it easy to find your answers in the most common questions. Now, our resources recommended by our team of HR professionals include the ability to purchase those required federal and state compliance posters at a great price. They're all provided at or below cost, and they're restricted to members only. So keep an eye out in the future for additions to the resources. I'd like to talk with you again about the HR on Demand. You know, the users say that this team of professionals that's standing by are ready to help you with your HR questions, problems, and customization capabilities is absolutely the best investment any company can make. For much less than a cup of coffee a day, you can virtually outsource your entire human resources department and have unlimited access to some of the best HR consultants in the virtual world. Ask a Pro. You can submit your questions to this team of HR professionals and receive a response within 1 business day. All questions and responses are kept confidential. Document customization. Need a form, a letter, or a job description? Submit your request and our pros will create one for you. Remember the handbook development we talked about? Well, it's essential that every organization have a current and comprehensive employee handbook. You just simply submit your request to our HR pros and they will work with you to tailor the right employee handbook to your policies and practices. Now, we'd like to reiterate that the HR On Demand upgrade includes unlimited use of these services, and you can upgrade at the click of a button. Also remember, though, that your HR Resource Center is an added benefit provided to you, compliments of Carol Walker at LivingBetterITV.com, and your HR Resource Center is available for you to use as we speak.